Okay, we are live again. Welcome back to another live stream, guys. Welcome back. Let's start. ठीक है, मैं एक बार चेक कर लेता हूँ. Yup. Okay. I'm gonna wait for everybody to join in once and then we'll start. ठीक है. ओके यार, हाई वगैरह लिख देना चैट में. Okay, so we're gonna solve lead code problem number 206 now. ठीक है. Hi श्रेया. ठीक है, तो लीड कोड प्रॉब्लम नंबर 206 सॉल्व करने वाले हैं हम लोग. एंड इट्स अ रियली नाइस प्रॉब्लम, अ रियली स्मॉल वन. अगेन इन्वॉल्व्स अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ logical kind of an approach. ठीक है. So what does the problem actually say? That if you have a linked list like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that, and it's pointing out to null. So basically what they expect is that you reverse the linked list and return something like this. Okay, so you're returning the reverse of the linked list. So the way everything is pointing out towards the right over here, everything is pointing out towards the left over here. 5 points out to the null over here and 1 points out to the null over here. So 1 is the head over here and 5 becomes the head over here. Simple problem, not a very complex one, but again an important problem because it involves a little bit of logic. So anybody in the chat who would like to guess कि भाई ये problem हम कैसे कर सकते हैं? Anybody who wants to guess out कि हाँ सर ये ऐसे हो जाएगी? Do you want to guess it out? बोलो. Anyone who wants to guess it out? What do you think you can use to solve this problem? So in the previous problem, we were kind of deleting a node. So we were cancelling out some relations and all that. Here we have a different approach. Okay? The working is almost same because again you have to work with some arrows. But then how do you do it? Anyone who can think of it? Recursion. Okay, if you think we can do it with recursion, okay. Using stack. Okay. But then it's going to be extra space, right? We are using extra space for that. It's a very simple solution. Okay. It's a very, very simple solution. Just requires a little bit of logic. Okay. And logic behind this is what? Dekho. Take a dummy node, D, and call it to be null. Okay. Dummy node le liya and it's null. This is your head. So we take two nodes. One is the dummy node and we call it to be null. And the second node is the next node which we take just after the head. समझ आया? दो नोड लिए. कहाँ पे लिए हम लोगों ने वो दोनों नोड? One is in the start and उसको हमने null declare कर दिया. Second is the head which is already present, and the third is the next which we have taken just after the head. ठीक है? तो head is just after the just before the next, and next is taken on the right. Now if we run a function again and again, and in every iteration the function does the same thing. Okay, and what is that same thing? If we point out the head to the dummy node, okay, we point out the head to the dummy node, then we point out. So what did we do? If we are pointing out head to the dummy node, how do we do that? How would we do that? So we need to cancel out this relation, and then we have to point it to dummy. So we need to break the relation between head and next and point it out to dummy. Then we do a next plus plus, we do a head plus plus, and we do a dummy plus plus. Again we break. So this is the first iteration. Okay, and one second. So after doing this, before doing the next plus plus, we'll just move the head to the next position. So first the head moves to the next position and then the next moves here. So in the first iteration, what did we do? We achieved this part of our output. So this is the output which we require, right? So this output has been achieved. One is pointing to null, and dummy is not over here. Dummy goes to the next point and dummy comes here. Now the part that we have to again achieve is this one. We have to achieve this relation. So what do? We break this relation between head and next and we give it to head and dummy, and then we do a head plus plus. Easy? This is the second iteration. So by the end of the second iteration, we achieve this part of our output. What is left is the third one. Understood? समझ आया? Now what do we do next is we take next to the next position, we take D to the next position, and then we break head and next, and then we connect it to D. This part is also included. Why? Because now 3 also points out to 2. Okay? Then again the same thing, head comes over here, next goes over here, and D comes over here. We break this relation, we give it to head and next, then next goes over here, head goes over here, and D goes over here. We break this relation and we give it to head and D, and then head goes over here, and as soon as head reaches null, stop iterating. Understood? So you only and only iterate until your head reaches your null. And now if I just remove all the extra text and the extra arrows, you're going to see the output. Because this also goes away. So this is connected to this is connected to this is connected to this comes here, and this goes here, and this is null. And this at the end is our output that we expected. Understood? Very simple problem. All you have to do is keep connecting your head and next relation to head and dummy. Okay, I'll just also show you the code for the same. It's problem number 206. Okay, I need to copy paste the code only. Okay. So now if we look at this code, what is basically happening over here? You take a new head, you give it null, which is the dummy node. While head is not equal to null, what do? List ka head goes to the next goes to the new head is equal to the head is equal to next. And this, my friend, is what we spoke about. I know it's going to be a little confusing in the start, but when you dry run it on your own code, like on your own paper pen, using your paper pen, you will be able to understand what actually happened over here. Okay, so this is the basic idea behind reversing a linked list. And then if you use this technology or you use this approach, the time complexity becomes big of n, because you're iterating throughout the array only once, and then the space complexity becomes big O of 1. Understood? समझ आ गया? Simple है, कुछ नहीं करना. All you have to do is play with 3 nodes and just change the change the arrangement of the linked list, and that's all you're done. So if you want to code it, you can code the same code in C++ in your lead code. You will be getting the right answer. Okay? Understood, guys? Give me a yes in the chat if you understood. Also, tonight 9 o'clock sharp, be there on the main channel of Geeks for Geeks, because I will be streaming a webinar, and this webinar will be containing the coding round experiences. So we will be sharing the experiences of the coding round we did not clear and the coding rounds we did clear, and the coding rounds which we did not clear, why couldn't we clear them. ठीक है, तो ये सारी चीज़ें हैं जो हम शेयर करने वाले हैं tonight at 9 PM on the main channel, Geeks for Geeks का जो main channel है उस पे. तो you can come up live and watch us. ठीक है, me and my friend will be doing it, so we can hope to see you guys there. ठीक है, the next problem I will be streaming around I'm not sure what time, because I do have a meeting after this, so I'm not sure what time, but I will be streaming another problem like pretty soon right now. So you can again keep an eye on the Discord and Telegram. वहीं पे मैं अपडेट कर दूंगा. I'll be updating it 5-10 minutes before going live so that you guys can come and watch me. ठीक है, चलो, thank you so much for joining in guys. I hope you understood the problem. I'll be coming live pretty soon again. Till then, happy coding. Join the Discord channel, link in the description below. Bye bye.